Welcome everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800. Well, last time over in Strath Ranker, we don't even have to go there. I'll just say that we have now gotten to Artistas. I'm not sure exactly if I need Artistas in there, but it felt good to have some. I suppose there will be maybe some buildings I know that have done. We can go and check, but like there was that one building, I think, that required Artistas. There might very well be more. Who knows? We shall potentially go and have a look at that. While I was just doing my little intro here, hold on. Is this the entrance here? Or is this the entrance? Hold on, because I might want to... Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. We need to do that, don't we? Yes, that's how that's supposed to be, I think. Anyway, yes. So we did that, and we also developed more over it in Strath Ranker. So now we are producing lacquer.
Great.
Hello, yes,
We'll know how
right on time.
divisive our marketing campaign was once the numbers are in. I'll be sure to pass them along, but so you know, I already put the champagne on ice.
Awesome. Which one was that? Was that the was that the I was about to say sliding doors? No, not sliding doors. The vanity screen. I think that was. Was that? Is that this one? Yes. There we go.
Our promising posters have been defaced by some deviant bohem. Look here, it's all over the papers.
Oh, is that like Phoenix? Not Phoenix. Icarus falling or something. So luxury brand gets branded.
Miss Jenny will
okay,
make
never
sure
mind.
the vandal gets it in the neck. Hey, Miss Jenny, Mr. Oh, I forgot she's off work. Well, it's civil disobedience in your city. Don't let our little venture take the hit.
Ooh, unmask a vandal. That's kind of nifty. Took a bit of a turn this, and also it's not just the poster, it's like everywhere. So, Trouble in Paradise for Galleria, Badarette, Shopping Arcade, and Crown Falls eye-catching poster campaign announcing brand new vanity screen vandalized from top to bottom. Questions remain whether the sales will now go... Bloody hell! Don't go up and down as a result of the extra publicity. So what is it you want to... Oh, we are actually on the clock here. Ask a newspaper boy. Okay, where the... No, thank you. Where the hell is the newspaper boy? Can I see that on the... he is here somewhere. Are you standing in the... Are you... Why are you there? A fellow with a red and white paint, you say? I saw one heading down to the docks and a proper mustache, too. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Interesting. Down to the docks, you say? Well, which docks? I have several. Like... Is it these dogs, or is it these... Do I really have to find someone with a mustache? Wait, hold on, what? Clues may be found, again, in the harbor, you say. Which harbor? The ship there. Which harbor? Where? What? What are we saying? Okay, read the hints carefully and select the corresponding items. But where? Again, I have several harbors. Which item are you talking? I don't think I can do this one. As in, I don't understand how to do... I mean, it should be here, I suppose. But the game would consider the harbor would be where we have this, right? Maybe? Is it a thing here? Yes. Lying on top of the crates is a bundle of clothes. Among them you find sizable fake mustache, a brown wig, and a long blue dress. Someone nearby could identify you, say. Is it you? No, you're just a thing. What do you mean someone... This is a weird... This is a weird thing. A long blue dress. Okay. Well, there's no one here. I would like to be able to do this, but there's nothing here. Where would said person be, are you saying? I don't know how to do it. This is awkward that I'm not figuring this out. Someone nearby could identify these close to. And now I do not have a marker on the map. This guy is still just someone. That's just... yeah, none of these are... What? What? Help me. It's not you. It's not anyone here. Are you on out front? You? Ship trading? No. You? You? What do you mean nearby? How nearby? Are we talking at this place now? Like, are they gonna... I have no idea. We're not gonna be able to do this, I think. Because we do not have a clue on the map. And we can't just click here and get the thing, because sometimes that is an option. Just click on the thing and you get the information about where to go. What do you mean nearby? How? Oh, there we go. Someone with a mustache. You'll need to be more specific. See, I saw a red-haired woman a little earlier wearing a beautiful blue dress. I wish I had one like it. Now I can recall she was feeding the birds. Okay. Fed some bird. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. See, when they're out in the in the bushes, it's not that easy to figure out where they could. Oh, I see. I mean, I see birds. The birds here. And once we are 12 seconds away from this. Birds, okay. Oh no, okay. We're not gonna make it. Damn it. Okay, so what happens now then?
Ha!
We
You
failed.
can drop that case. The scandal the Vandals hoped for was the proverbial bad publicity we needed to top out our sales.
Okay, well,
The
fine
vanity
then.
screen with the red and white logo is the talk of the town. Well, I've decided to follow their model. I've made that graffito our new brand logo.
Well, alright then, that's one way
Failed
to
to
do it.
catch him? No harm done. This is your initiation in the Big Dog Ad Campaign Club. Go ahead, my treat. Take the poster as a trophy.
Okay, some extra attractiveness, I suppose,
This
for all
weird
shopping arcades.
loser's really obsessed with me. I mean, I'm impressive. Takes a lot of work to look like this. Are you into grooming, cosmetics and such?
Well, I might be, who knows? I have a mask on, you can't really tell. Okay, so where does that lead then? That is not that, so you're gonna do something else or ask me about something else, I do believe. Bloody hell, this is not where I thought that this episode would begin, but okay. Where was I when he interrupted me so rudely? Well, where I was, he's gonna talk again, isn't he? If these messages would just go away, he might actually talk to me, potentially. I don't know, but one thing is, bloody hell, the lacquer
This
thing.
represents an
Okay,
extra.
yes, new item. The lacquer thing I placed down here, if you remember. After I had stopped recording, I realized that, again, I made a mistake, which is that the energy, or sorry, the power, the electricity that we get from the town hall, not town hall, the trade union, doesn't actually affect that building. It doesn't affect chemical plants, which I believe this one is counted as, yes, chemical plant. So I had to move it over here, so now it is indeed producing. We have a bunch of coarse sand, we have a bunch of resin, and we actually do have ethanol, because we are shipping that. We are going to want to ship more, though, but we are seemingly okay there. Or are we? Let's have a look. Lacquer. We are doing super fine lacquer for now, so that is good news. Very good news. And I might be able to boost this as well. I don't really have anything boosting this as it is right now. Can I fit? No, you would have to go in. Would you? Ah, no, you are actually not close enough for that. We could fix that, but yeah, you know what? You do have... I mean, that one would be nice, but you're not supposed to go here. But yes, you know what? The double redundancy is an item we can produce one more of. Let's do... Yeah, I've also realized that there are people that have ship plans. which is kind of nifty. So I've decided to do those. By the way, assembly lines. Yes, that's not a chemical plant. Orchards. Yeah, I don't think that there is anything else that's relevant necessarily, right? Let's go for trade union. Yeah, see, I do not have. Those are for potato crop farms, etc. Clay pit, sand mine, etc. Should I not? You know what? We should produce you. In fact, well, all old world crop farms to do even more productivity. I don't necessarily think we need that, but we are gonna do. It wasn't that one. Yes, the double redundancy one. There we go. Right, what do we have here? You know what, all of that is absolutely fine. As of now, it makes less and less, well, it matters less and less, basically. Right, so with that said, I do believe that we are gonna want to go over here to just check in on things. So yes, we have a bunch of artistas. Now, I don't think I need to actually expand the artistas a whole lot more. I don't think so. We are actually out of bombins. We are out of mezcal. Where was I on that? Hold on. Is that set to be produced? Or have I produced that? Hold on. Yes, I have produced that. You have... Hold on, what is it that I'm planning on shipping away? Was I intending to ship 2 of these? Because this chemical plants and hacienda fertilizer works. Was I planning on doing it that way? What was my plan here? What was my plan? I have a trade union that right now is just for production buildings, of which these are not. But if I can make you better, that's good. And then these 2 do not have anything. And I can do a trade union somewhere here. Could I do this? Yes. And if I do that, well, bam. But it's overlapping radius, we place it here. See, okay, you know what? If that was my idea, not entirely sure, but we're gonna dump that in there. We do have the filaments 2, which is also for hacienda fertilizer work. You know what? I'm just gonna dump that in there. But I think potentially we wanted to do one more item, which is that one for the aluminium smelter. But then we have orchards and stuff as well. So you know what? Yeah. But once we've done the one that we're currently doing, ship that away for Stratton Anchor and then come back and pick up potentially then some more stuff. Yeah, there we go. So that's that is that. So what is the goal? Well, okay, you know what? Where we are right... Well, okay, where we are right now. Let's just check if everyone has everything. You absolutely do.
This place
the
is full
bomb
of spirits.
bins, but that is something we have to wait for. Probably gonna... I can't make use of this one, sadly. Right. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to start producing it, but this one... Well, actually, okay, fine. If I ignore that one, yes, it's a lot of productivity, but if I ignore that one and get a steel drill and a steel plow, I mean, that's still 90% extra productivity, plus the 25, or is it 25? Okay, Polani, is it 25? I think it's 25, right? Yes, 25 for these, so it's actually, that's kind of fine, but yes, that does mean that we didn't actually think about that. And I can't actually do 2, I can only do 1. Because we're gonna have both, well, actually, yes. I was about to say, ooh, do we have 2 separate trade unions? I mean, we could, but I don't think that those crops specifically are gonna be the most important. So if that's the case, don't I just do this one? It's like, yeah, workforce needed down, I don't really care about. Maintenance, yeah, so it's gonna be one more of these, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have one of those, right? Sometimes I'm just sitting on items and I don't even remember that I have them. I do not believe, no, we do not have one of those. Okay, so there's another item I need to, well, actually, ideally, send before anything else. We're gonna have to wait even further. Damn it. You come up there. You come up there as well. Yes,
Ship
and
under attack.
is that over here? That is over there. And
Cargo
instead, we
stations.
are not gonna bring that one. We're gonna bring the one that I'm currently producing as well as the bag. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna, okay, you know what? That's all absolutely fine. So it's bomb bins. We have a situation where I can
Only
bring,
not
so it was,
reporting in.
I mean, bomb bins is super easy. I think we have a nice, so I'm just gonna fill up a full load of that.
Alright.
You know what I am gonna do as well, I think. Doesn't that make sense? Yes. I would like a here, right here. That can sort of be angled like this. Like so, with a road coming out like so. That can connect, not like that. Like so and so. Beautiful, with a small warehouse sitting here for now, as close to the road as possible. Let's just bump that up once. There we go. What did I have here? All residences, happiness down, workforce up. I don't need that. Observatory, theater, cinema, maintenance costs, etc., etc. But range down, which is terrible. Workforce down, the chance of rights up. Or a little bit of happiness. I don't care about that either. Right, so you're gonna get some bomb bins, then it's mezcal as well. Then you don't need anything else for now. You are wanting bomb bins. And, yeah, sorry. Yes, the Obreras only need bomb bins. You need bomb bins and mezcal. And for mezcal, it was the... Aren't we?
The people celebrate your leadership.
Hold on. What did we do here? Herb. To... Ah, we did that. Okay, hold on. Right. No, okay. Hold on. We need to do something else here, because I think that aren't you also maxing out on citrus? You don't have to produce citrus if you don't need to over at Strathranker. Yeah, you're doing fine on citrus. Are we? I think we're doing fine on citrus. We're gonna try this. So, let's place down a mezcal bar, and you need to be over here, I think. Because if you are here, can I? Can't really fit you in there. Let's just place you here, because then you will have...
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
Lovely. Didn't I? I thought I had
Ship
a
under attack.
drinks production. Did I not have a drinks production? Or is that over here? That is over there. So you were not supposed to be here. You are not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be over here.
A competitor's island
that
is
was a
under siege.
Stupid place, I think. Yeah, that is fine. There we go, so now you have that. We have no citrus, we have sugar. Are we actually producing sugar? We are actually producing sugar. Are we actually producing enough sugar? We are absolutely producing enough sugar. So, what we want to do is we want to grab, for example, the Razor Clam 2. And we're going to have bucket to Strath, actually. Strath, do we have any bucket Strath? No, we do not have a bucket Strath. 2 new bucket Strath. 2 new bucket to Strath. Let's just call it 1. So from here to here, and here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna have herbs.
If she had,
I bet those artworks would have made you weep.
Someone's talking
So
at me.
expressive, so
And then
brave,
citrus.
so true a woman.
So that you are specifically for this specific reason, so to speak. New world, the Racing Camp 2, get you there. Look at you. You unload as much of the herbs as you can, which was not much, but then you dump everything else, which is just a bit bad about that, but it's fine. So there we go. I have also been thinking... No, can't do that. We are not producing enough local mail here, which is
What brings you here,
a bit
Governor?
annoying. But let's try and do something about that. Why are we not doing enough of that? That's annoying. We can have... Ideally, I would like for you to be sort of here-ish, but you can't. So let's just have you here. And I should be able to... I can squeeze you in here, but that's a weird spot for one. Yeah, I don't want it there. We can absolutely have one here, though. And we'll see if I can build around it, maybe. Because, okay. Yeah, we're shipping away a lot of the local mail here, aren't we? From Strathranger down to 5. We seem to be shipping that super quick, so quick in fact that we're not producing enough local mail. That is a bit annoying, yes. How fast are you coming back? Because you must be coming back like super quick, because... Yeah, we are, okay. Okay. So what I was thinking was, ooh, maybe we do some international mail here as well. That could be a thing. No, we're... Oh! For the love of God. I thought we were... Okay, never mind. I really hope you haven't... Oh, yeah, good. Hold on. We are producing citrus. Why did they say that we didn't have any citrus here? We are producing citrus. It's absolutely fine. Okay, never mind. So we are producing our own mezcal. Thank you very much.
Cargo boat at the ready.
You have arrived with the bomb bins. Just dump those in there. Go back up. Get more bomb bins eventually. Until we can do the shipment of things for our own production. So basically what we're lacking is cotton. We don't have the cotton fertility on this island, so we need to fix that. Should I do these, by the way? I have very much ignored the aircraft thing. Should I at some point do that? Care packages? Do I care about care packages, really? Not entirely sure that I do. Right. So, my point is, yes, once we do that for the cotton, we're actually doing fine here. So, not Old World, we don't care about Old World. We can basically go back to Cape Trelawney. Let's just move that woman in. Go. What were you supposed to do? You were supposed to do the poncho darners and later the bombing weavers so we can get work clothes, because work clothes is a thing that we can give to Obreras, I think. But we don't have anything else to do here, which is kind of weird. You want a gazebo. Does that have to be like a specific gazebo? No, gazebo plaza. Right, and that is that guy. So if I just move you out of the way, gazebo plaza, which one is that? That I feel is supposed to be in here, right? Yes, the gazebo plaza. You know what? That actually fits in there. Okay, you know what? Then you go away. There we go. Are we cool? Do we need to do more? Wait. Isn't it this one? Is this the gazebo plaza? Does it need to be... Why are we not thinking that this is fine? Is there another one? That's the fountain plaza. Those are not the same. That's that one. that is an engineer thing. Ooh, commemoration day, lovely. Why is this not working? I don't know. But you want to be updated because you write typewriters. That's the next step that we haven't done. So let's place down a typewriter. That is a assembly line. Now, didn't I have some people with production, cab assembly, production? Didn't I have one for assembly lines general? That's fur dealer. No, I do have that one. Hold on.
Do not mind the odd jet
Oh,
of steam.
oh, the coach makers. All right, okay, never mind, never mind. Hold on. Where do we have? We have you. Clockmakers, etc. Always producing clockmakers, etc. Those are not the ones. And then we finally have... Oh, is it this one then? Yes, assembly lines. Right, so we want you, ideally, to be connected to this guy. Which you absolutely can be, without problem. That's going to be the way. I can actually have multiples of you, so that's fine. I think. We shall hide you away here around the back. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're connected to the road there. Okay. If I... Oh, that's a bit annoying.
People celebrate your leadership.
That is a bit annoying. Okay, never mind then. We are gonna fix this. Ooh, we can fix it in a cool way. Because you can be there. So what we do is we do this. We grab all of you. We shift you one space to the left. Which I hope is fine for this.
The competitor's island withstood an
No,
attack.
no, never mind. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We just move you back. There we go. You cover that one. Good. And now this road can come over here. And we can get it to another one of these, hopefully. Now, with that one done, typewriters, super fine. Good, so we did not need more than that. Now, lacquer. How are we feeling about lacquer? Underproducing. Gotcha. So now we definitely need more of that. So we're gonna put one more in here. You, my good sir, move over there. Grab one of you, place here. You are being powered, good. Go back to lacquer. We're gonna, oh, we are just fine on that, but that's good then. So that's that. And then we have brass. How are we feeling on that? We've had some issues with that before. Severely. How can we be underproducing so much in terms of brass? We need to do something about that because
Stand to attention for the bus.
I have these. They are, yeah, they're not being, okay. Brass smelter. I need to test this, I think. I might have to do something special with these. What I am wanting to, what I want to see is we have...
The ingenious device is
there we go. Here we go. Before we do anything else, you need to get going. You need to... You need to get going. You need to get going. Over to Strath Ranker, but I want to check. We have an item. No, we don't have that item. We have an item. Do we not have that item? Sure. Yes, we do. We do. We can grab it from the oil production. Over here. This one. I am gonna just remove that for now. And if I add that here to this one instead, let's just... Oh, I actually have one of those. You are being affected by that one. Good. So, hold on. If I put back the
thrilling!
printing
A renowned
press...
personage has
See, I
arrived.
like them promoter extraordinaire. Another one of those. You are affecting these buildings. You're not getting... You are getting from the printing press, right? But that's less good. Right, you are also... Okay, so the cab assembly line also gets the printing press thing.
rather fragile.
I see. So yeah, the cab assembly line is actually being affected by all 3 items that I have in here. So I can't really, I think I can't really defend doing anything with that. So, right, how about we do something here instead? How about we move you down a bit to, let's say, here-ish. Now, yeah, you're affecting those, but if we add, because apparently I have one of those, I have that one, yeah, probably that's supposed to go somewhere, and I've just forgotten about it. If we do that, we now have that, Ironworks and Foundry, so we now start, because, ooh, right, if we do this, we have another space. Soap rendering dynamite, that is not relevant, but we can then do, and this is going to have to be bumped a bit, we can do the printing press. See, it's all coming together. It is all coming together. A printing press that we can put up here as well. Now, one thing we can do here is we can remove these 2. They do not need to be here. We'll just place them over here for now. And now, all of the bloody brass buildings, we have 6 of them. Are they are those 6. Yes, we are going to move you, all of you. You are going to come over here instead and live by these. So, yeah. Place you there, place you here. We can actually, before we do this, let's have a look, because you are running at 225 currently. So let's just dump you in here. You can actually be moved up a little bit, so you can come down here. You're affecting all of those 6. We do the road coming around here. Lovely.
Ship under attack.
You are still affecting those, and we can then just get those 2 down here, and you're actually being affected by those, so that's kind of cool. You get a bunch of extra effects, which might not necessarily be a good thing. How much we are maxing out on clay after all, but like we can't make a lot of bricks either, so there you go. So we were at 225. We are now going to be up a bit more. Maybe not that... Oh, you are actually not being powered because I don't have the road. I do now, so now you're being powered. There we go. We shouldn't have... Do we have any issues with oil nowadays? I don't think we do, right? 500 is fine, but not impressive, I suppose. Anyway, so that's okay. We're gonna have a slightly separate production chain here. I do need to wait until I see how much we have here. We are underproducing this, remember, but we are. I remember actually looking at this. How are we on zinc? Yep, still underproducing on zinc. Or are we? Hold on. Let's have a look. Adam Falls K. Ruth. Zinc, yeah, okay, we're not producing zinc anywhere else, and I think we don't have zinc, right? I think that was a point. Yeah, we don't have zinc anywhere. We do have copper in K. Ruth, but we don't have zinc. So, the zinc deposits that we have is you. You are being affected by the elevator, the turbo for the electricity, but that's just that's electricity, so that's the extra bonus from there, and then the printing press. So the printing press over at the other place is actually going to be useful, would you believe it? Then we have this guy, who's not affected by anything. We ought to correct that. And then we have this guy, who's also not affected. Well, you are actually affected by the double iron grill work, which is completely pointless. So here we have some stuff we can do. You are actually being... Okay, you are being covered by this guy. Do we have a gramophone? Wait, why are you... Oh, is that the gramophone? Yeah, that is a gramophone. Okay, fine. You're just sitting there doing something with the gramophone, yes. Then with the double iron grill work, which is completely pointless. Now, I would then like to change things here. Because if you do that... That was goldsmiths. You did not have anything to do with that. Because now you actually affect the limestone quarry, which might not be necessarily interesting. But we can replace Yes, well, yeah, replace 1. So I'm never gonna go through all of these. We are gonna produce. We're gonna produce an elevator. Elevator. We're gonna produce that one. We're gonna produce. We can just do this. This is so much easier. There we go. So produce those 2. And this is gonna be before we do anything else with Strat Ranker. So 1 printing press for 1 of the mines, but not. Yeah, and then this guy. How the hell can I get a? Do I want a? I mean, I can have one here. I don't like the idea at all. Like, what else can I do? Because none of these fit anywhere. Okay, fine. It's gonna have to be that way. No, I can't do that. Shoot. Because you're here. Even if I would like to do that there, I can't. And oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Could I? That is the furthest away you can be. It's not enough. It's not, because you could actually fit here and reach. But you can't, because then you don't reach, and you are actually doing good work with these sand mines here. But okay, well, hold on. Between Crown Falls and Adam Falls, yeah, we're actually underproducing, so that answers that, I suppose. We actually do want to... oh, hold on. Have I not... Wait. Do I have a ship just sitting here waiting?
Cargo boat
I
at the
absolutely do. Dump that in there, please. Here we go. I might not actually need to do what I just thought I would need to do, because that is now going to bump that up 40%. And I suppose a printing press. I'm just going to do printing presses everywhere. But with that little extra bit between these 2, we are... Okay, we're looking a little bit better. Now, for this one, was that the... Yeah, see, I already have the printing press here as well. I'm gonna have to do more printing presses. Okay, it's fine. What are you doing? You're doing... That is gonna be for Strat Ranker, sadly. I didn't get to fix that. So we can't actually do anything with you. You now have the typewriters, but we are not gonna be able to produce... yeah, it's actually already missing goods. The steel. Steel. How are we feeling on steel? We are doing well, but are we then not shipping enough steel is what I'm wondering. So from K-Ruth, I have 2 separate ships doing steel. That's stupid. And that is cannot be unloaded, which is fine. I'm gonna remove that one. I'm gonna add, because I think that we might have to... Yes, we're actually not producing a lot of steel. We're not. We should be shipping more steel. We're not producing more steel. So, what's the situation here? This is not really what I wanted to do right now. Iron we have. Coal we don't have. And coal is like, why do I not have coal? Coal is super easy to fix. But I'm going to get to that in just a few moments. We need to do a thing over here because I want to produce the things. And yes, the things. The very technical term for what it is that I'm going to do.
I think we have it.
So we are going to place a... I'm thinking we do it down here and upwards. Is what I'm thinking, yes. Let's just place you here for now. We're going to add that one. We're going to add that one and that one. So now we have the fertilizer, we have the cotton and the coffee. And then over here we're supposed to have the poncho darners. So down the
Wise to take time to
have I
learn the
not?
nuances.
Oh, where do I have the... Oh, you're over here. Ah, because
Ship
you
under
are...
attack.
You are affected by the printing. Yes. You are, however, doing a good job there too. So, poncho darners, those are those 3. How about you make your way over here? You can fit in there. You can just do... I'm not super psyched about that. But you are now affected by this one, so you're now going to produce work clothes. Now, was it you
My
or
harmonica
it
never
was you?
sounded
So we can have some more
cheesier.
hornaleros. There we go. So that was you.
Oh,
You can go back to Kid Trelawney and Crown Falls. Now, what else was it that we did? We did the... Yes, 2 of these. That is chemical plant. That's gonna go in here. Whabam. So these now have productivity up. But yes, we're first needed maintenance up, but that's acceptable. We still have a lot of people for that. And then of course you're gonna have that one as well, so that you are also 50% more productive. That might mean that we're gonna run out of dung though, but you know, that's fine. So before we do anything else, we shall place... Oh, can I actually... No.
Worthwhile.
I can't,
No
but
matter
that's
how
fine.
much you hate Empire.
I don't care about
Yes,
you.
or why not
You are
co-monkeys
boring,
instead?
and I
Feel
do
free.
not wish to talk to you. So, coffee plantation here.
The people
With
celebrate your leadership.
the fertilizer and the... Oh, did you reach there? You should reach there, right? Do you? See, you don't. Okay, well, it's fine, because you are gonna... Yeah, if we can do a weird thing. We can have it like this. Oh, actually, can you make... I don't think you can go... No, right, you can't go all the way down. It's a bit of a weird one. But it is gonna work. Because I think that we might actually just need the one... Oh, you're a bit bigger, but that's fine. See, I think that we might actually be okay with one of each of these, because they're going to be so extremely
No
productive.
fields, no work.
That is fine, my dear sir. We're going to have so many fields in just a few moments. Oh, bloody hell, that is... this field is enormous. I love it. But that's your field, and then your field is going to be... Yeah, down there. We're just gonna drag it up to here. That's fine. Whabam. A few more. So 2 of those. And you should be... It's a long way to go, though. But look at that, look at that. It's perfect. So you're actually getting that, which is lovely. We ought to have... Well, actually, you reached this guy, and you can be upgraded. That's true. You can be upgraded to full. That's beautiful. I mean, you're hardly working at all, which is strange because you do reach over here. We definitely have fertilizer. We definitely have everything. But yes, I did see that you are getting stuff right. Yes, that's that. You're getting fertilizer there. So there we go. We have that. So we're gonna do a coffee roaster, which is obviously gonna sit over. Oh, right. Right. Am I not now producing so much hot sauce? How can... No, wait. Didn't I say that you... Yeah, you are... How can it be that we're just producing enough hot sauce? How can that be when you're sitting at 150%? It's wild. Holy hell. But we also have the atole. Are we producing too much of that? Just a little bit. I mean, I could actually get rid of 1 if I pause 1 of you. We're still doing fine. If I pause 1 of you, how much does that affect the total? Yeah, see, I need... How many is this?
A competitor's island
1,
is
2,
under
3,
siege.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 running at 150%. That is wild. Okay, well, that's fine. We can still utilize this guy. Oh, you know what? Can I can fit you in there, but then you actually can't get out. I can't get a road in here. Sort of boxed all of that in. But that is largely because of the fire stations. If I relocated the fire station, you can just be here. That is fine with me. The only reason why I'm doing this is just, you know, save space, really. So you can still sit around the back. have your own little designated road. Lovely. So, coffee roaster doesn't fit in there, sadly, so you can go here. And then the bombing wheel. Oh, no, sorry. We need to do the cotton mill, which can go down here, yes. Where are you? Ball manufactory. You're also too big for that. Also, why are you not all the way up? That's weird. If I do that, oh yes, look at this. We can do you, and then you can just move it. We do that, and then we do the bombing weaver, which of course is going to be, but that's fine because we can do that road doesn't have to be specifically like that. We can do this, and then have the road here. So with that, let's look at coffee, super fine. Bombins, super fine. Cotton fabric. Could do more cotton fabric, and that is something we could also ship onwards. Yeah, how were we on cotton? We can't actually do one more, even with the really good cotton field over here. Sorry, this one. I mean, I could do one more. It would not have the tractor barn. I mean, I could see myself ignoring the the tractor barn. I could see myself ignoring that. You know what? For now, this island needs to produce stuff for its own sake. You also need felt. I forgot about that. You need a felt producer, which can sit here, but now we actually might not need more alpaca wool. No, absolutely not. I forgot about that. Are we now producing enough felt? Yes, exactly enough. So that is all taken care of that, which means that we ought not need any more shipments of anything here, right? So again, you have everything you need.
I'm proud of how far we've come.
Beer. I'm shipping beer here, aren't I? Yes. I'm shipping schnapps and beer. Don't necessarily need to do that. Why am I doing that? Okay, I can stop that. I can stop that. We do not need to ship beer there. Okay, well that's easy, right? Okay.
Ship under attack.
I'm gonna say that's fine. What I'm looking at is spices. Yeah, you know what? Here's a point. Go away, go away. Here's a point. We are gonna grab you, but you are gonna be instead potatoes. I'm gonna grab you, put you here. Oh, I did not need to do that. I did not need to remove them. That's annoying. You're gonna be grain. Yeah, I did not need to remove those. That's stupid of me. I can just change the thing, I think. Okay, well, we're doing it this way now. So now, if I do this, and we sort of just mimic what I had done previously. Grain all the way up, go. And now, we grab.
I think we have it.
Okay, that's good. You're doing a good job there. You are stretching down here.
Withstood an attack.
I'm gonna leave a space there. That's fine. Because this is silly anyway. Beverages, beer. Get the beer. Beverages, schnapps. Get the schnapps. There we go. So if I now look at that, schnapps. Okay, we need 2 more of that. Beer, we need, I think, 2 more of that as well. So we basically need 3 of those each.
Attack.
I think I'm gonna have 2.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Simply move these, I believe. I'll move you. You can't actually be here at all, I think. You're impeding on the drinks production. Which is fine, I can move you, but like, okay. For now, you get to be here. These guys down there, they're fine. Like these guys, yeah. Right.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
But are we also producing enough grain, I wonder? Oh, so much grain. And potato. Oh, so much potato. Yet. Those are super fine. It's these bloody bastards that are not doing a good enough a job. You are being affected. You are not. Okay. Okay, you go there. And you, and you. Or do you realize that I'm sort of blocking it there? Man, you're pulling your weight here. We would like to have more items affecting this. But now, schnapps, we do need more for that. How can it be more? That's weird. Okay, so we need one more schnapps apparently. Which one was that? That guy. If I do that, yep, that's perfect. Good. Wow, it's just so many. So many. You know what? Let's bid in another one of you guys because aren't you a little bit? Actually, it says no incident chance, so that's fine then. And you are not doing anything because we haven't actually sent anything. We are already at 77 potatoes. Bloody hell, that went quickly. Corn, super fine. The grain is being shipped. That's absolutely fine then. Yep, there we go. 200? Oh, that's corn. I was about to say, what the hell? You can't have 200 already. That doesn't work. But yeah, we're sitting at so many things affecting this guy. You, I don't think, see that, but like we have the captain of industry, but that's just maintenance. But then we have bonus 40, bonus 70, bonus 50, bonus 50 modules, that is, and then bonus 200 from trackers and bonus 100 from fertilizers. So just, it's a bit ridiculous. You are not at that because you. Ooh. Why did you not have all your tiles? You're actually lacking 14 tiles. Where are you lacking 14 tiles? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Why the hell were you lacking 14 tiles? That's odd. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. For you. And then for you to come down here. That is actually not enough, which is fine. There we go. Okay, that's annoying me a little bit, but whatever. It'll have to look like that. So there we go. We also have an arts festival. 400 festival activities. You know what we should do here? I just realized, looking at that, we should absolutely have a public mooring here, because that is just free money right there. We were 368. How can we... Wait. Festival attractiveness 400. Attractiveness 368. We have a lot of negative attractiveness on this island. Do I? I do. Pollution minus 130. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Well, I mean, we're gonna get festivals from now, from rather now and then. So you know that's fine. But that's basically a final thing here. Schnapps, we're producing enough. Beer, we're producing enough, which means that the this guy that is somewhere that can now not be on that. You can just make your way home. Good. Lovely. So we can delete this route. Beautiful. There we go. But, oh, right. I was doing something completely different, wasn't I? I was looking at coal right here. Now, we have a coal deposit here. We have a coal deposit here. So we are producing coal, but it's not being efficiently done so. So we have one over there, one over there. So yeah, apparently coal, we're... Oh, wow. Yeah. Yes, underproducing slightly. Just want to say that. But if we look at K Ruth, Adam Falls, and Crown Falls, coal,
People
we are looking
celebrate your
sort of
leadership.
okay. I do want to actually do this before we end the episode, I think. So we have production over here.
We
But
can't shut the storeroom door.
are we not shipping away the coal from here? Is that a thing that I'm not doing? Adam, I'm shipping it to Crown Falls, but only a little bit. Okay, you know what? From Adam to K Ruth. Trade route. We're gonna do. Yeah, I have been doing that, haven't I? You know what? This guy. Not Adam to Crown, Adam to K Ruth. Do that instead. You're gonna be weird about this, aren't you? No, you're fine actually. Coal, add coal, dump coal, iron. See, we're maxing out on it here because we're not shipping it from, I suppose, then from Crown Falls to K Ruth quickly enough. So I had an idea, but it just hasn't panned out. I'm gonna accept that, but then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna add Cape Lonnie. We're gonna find a wild swan, and we're gonna bump that bloody sucker up. There we go. But also you, what are you doing? You need to move to there. There we go. That should actually solve, hopefully, a little bit of the issue here, because we simply don't have enough of the stuff that we need. And furthermore, this guy, Bricks, allow me to...
Flagship awaiting
You know
instructions.
what? You can deal with this, Mr. Flagship, sir. You can deal with this. Get over here. Have I... wait. Oh, did I just take that specific ship? I think I did. Hold on. Yeah, you, where the hell? You're down here. Okay, never mind. You need to come up here.
Room to
I'm
maneuver.
actually going to... Ooh, I saw something now. Cargo ship. Let's just do 2. But also a final bit before we end the episode.
Welcome to the most
We need to do
what
a
you
new
call
tournament.
I
There
call
we go.
ecstasy.
Get a new tournament going. There we go. I'm also gonna slow time down a bit.
Firing the engine.
Here comes more oil. Yeah, we're doing final oil now. I think I finally got to the level we need to be. And a little bit with the help of the trade union, which is now making this place produce a whole truckload of... this just does just 765% more than it should. Which is ridiculous, and I have some that it does even more, which is beautiful. You know what?
Flagship at your
Okay, fine.
service.
Speed up just a tiny bit more. I just want you to make it, so I, again, don't forget about this. I should also... shouldn't I equip my flagship with some more interesting items here? I really ought to do that, shouldn't I? Bump that up, there we go. We were at like 500, now we are at... We were at 500, now we can go up to 850. That's a whole lot better. And now we're... That was not you, that is you. See, that's good. Now I am wondering...
Cargo boat at the ready.
Okay, I was about to say, ooh, should I do maybe perhaps some items to make shipping easier for these guys? You know what, why don't we? I know that we have a lot of items in place, but you know what? Why don't we do this? Ship items. We have some that have, and these do not need to be bumped up. These can be at the very, very bottom. We want, not damage, here we go. Loading speed, cargo slowdown. You know what? Just add like 5 of those at the very bottom. So I have something to produce, and that is actually something that can be very useful. You probably haven't arrived yet, but we are going to start loading up. Well, actually, I only really have... I could do that one, yes, for the fertilizer work to make that even more boosted. That's true. This guy can actually already go up here, right? Yes. Printing press affects these, yes. I have a lot of iron here. Iron is actually something I think we're doing okay with, but yes, here we go. Brass smeltery. That is the final thing that I just want to check before we end. We are currently not producing enough. That is from 6. I believe we want to have...
I think we had it.
I'm gonna just do 5 more. So if I do that, now the problem is obviously going to be the zinc. If we look at these, copper also.
Ship
Yep.
under attack.
So zinc and copper is actually going to be a problem. So there. How are we doing with zinc and copper over here? Or brass? Should I just... I don't want to help out. They're sitting on a lot of it.
Cargo stations.
Temperance. Old to... don't even have one. See, I don't want this to be a thing. We're gonna have to do it. Trade route or in... Oops. Old to crown 1. Add a ship. Temperance 2. From Old World Porta di Squinzo. Oh, so long since I said Porta di Squinzo. Zinc. Zinc and zinc. Copper. Copper and copper. And unload. And accept. And off you pop. You really ought to... Oh, right. Hold on. Where do you go? Okay, where do you go? Because you might want to do the thing. And I'm gonna forget. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna speed time up.
Presence of a virtuoso.
Orchid Farms, herb garden, produces something. I still don't know exactly what that is. Load up on these things. Do I actually have... I don't have anything for you. Where do you go? Because I think we need to add a stop for you. So that you are gonna want to go... it says over here. Why would you want to go there? That's a bit odd. Would you just like to... I need to end the episode. I need to end the episode. Just go. For the love of God, man, just go. I haven't played on this speed since forever. So you are... Yes, you want to go there. You are not allowed to go there. We need to open up your trade window. And we need to add... Old Abbey. Move up. Old Abbey. Accept. So now, you need to do this. You need to actually be taken away from that one. Annoyingly. We need to add you. Accept, and you're gonna try to go back now, I think, yes. But this should be fine, because you are, of course, already filled up on the thing that you are gonna ship, so you should be quick about this, right? I just want to make sure that we are thinking correctly here. Yeah, you should be like, yep, there we go. And now you go over to... I don't know why it says you're going to go there. That's stupid. You're going to go here, however. What are we with these? Why does it look weird? I don't know. But you are clearly going over there. There we go. We got it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Back to Cape Lani to end the episode. And in the next one...
Credit where credit's due.
Ooh. Champagne? Well, that's a new thing I need to think about. But, am I now able to do... Still not able. I need to do... Right, I need to do 15 skyscrapers again, so I need to basically bump these up. Which apparently, well, I can't do it, but champagne, huh? Would you believe it? Alright then, well, we have another thing to look at in the next episode. For now though, this has been Ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.